He sued KFC because her chicken bucket was half empty. They countersued her because she was a pessimist. So happy birthday weekends to the great former football star, Mr. Christian. Heisman runner-up from Christopher Newport. Also, Veronica Wright, who I'm told is an 8th grader. New. That's going to be, Monday or Sunday. And also today, Barry Gibbs' birthday from the Bee Gees. Is he still alive? Still alive, staying alive, okay. Jason Taylor from the NFL just this year, I think, was in the Hall of Fame ceremony. And Zendaya from Disney Channel and wherever else you find Zendaya.
People still watch Disney Channel?
Probably not to the great magnitude.
I mean, ever since Phineas and Ferb stopped, their ratings have just dropped.
Phineas and Ferb.
That was the only good show.
That was like our 8th grade lives. Was like we literally related.
My sister's working for them now, right?
And
she's
Disney?
working with Jeff Swampy and Dan or Swampy Marsh. The
At
guys who made the show.
Lionsgate?
No, technically yes. She did intern at Lionsgate, but now she's actually working with the creators of Phineas and Ferb.
Oh, okay.
It's absolutely crazy.
And then today in 1979, September 1st, U2 releases their debut album. So for that reason, they are co-artists of today. And they're sharing the day with Billy Joe Armstrong of Green Day because on this day in 2011, he was escorted from a plane for wearing his pants incorrectly. So today on the show, we have a variety of people doing homework. Last minute. Just give me a.
It's the only way to do it.
Yeah, we got Glenn over here, returning character.
Yo.
And we have Mark Watts. He said he was going to wear black today, and he pulled through for us. Also off screen, we have the Friday producer of the show, Mr. Chris Rush, in the button down with, okay. And then we also have Pete O'Rooney, as promised. You may hear him in the background. And Golner, they're all doing math homework.
I just finished.
Glenn just finished. He's probably gonna
Join in
whenever he wants. Maybe cut me off a few times.
Oh yeah. Objection.
Seriously though, we need to address Harvey. It's Steve Harvey. How many more shows can you be on that are like syndicated in the morning?
Did he announce the wrong winner again?
No, but he's got this new show where it's like this 13-year-old that has an invention and they're going to get like money for it or something. It's like Shark Tank, but a whole lot more.
Oh, that's the toy box, right? Or whatever it's called.
I don't think it's called the toy box.
Or I forget. I thought it was called Toy something.
I don't know. We probably can't even say that. If we knew the actual title of the show, probably couldn't say it without getting charged, and we therefore will plead the fifth because we have no budget. So, yeah, Steve Harvey, he's basically on every waiting room in America.
Take this call real quick? All right.
Very important call for Glenn. Business to do. He's at the window.
Telemarketer.
Telemarketer, all right.
I thought it was someone important because, I've been applying to a lot of places lately. They might call me back. I don't know.
Harvard. They call him during school.
Hi, we're calling you to announce you've been rejected. Please never call back, and we're keeping the $20 you sent us.
So Steve Harvey's basically on every waiting room in America, like on TV, whether it's the talk show where he basically does the Steve Wilkos type stuff without all the action, of course. He's basically male Oprah now. Of course, people still love him for that. Family Feud, that's what it is.
Is Oprah's even still on?
Yeah, and she has her own network.
Yeah, she has her network, but is there actual like talk show still on?
I don't know. No.
Welcome back. We'll be right
Producers.
back.
Facts and info is telling us no. In the ear, getting it in my earpiece. So sports recap. I hear the volleyball team's like 7-0 now. That's ridiculous. I don't remember if that's happened in recent years.
Oh, don't worry. We'll drop quickly soon enough.
Okay, whoa. I don't know who's going to beat us. We beat all the teams that are supposed to be better than us.
Summit. We're par.
And I checked the schedule. They don't play Cape Henry. So, I mean, we could full on Golden State Warriors this thing, break records. So, the soccer team lost again.
No. Oh.
Yeah, I was gonna do some coverage for the show, and right as I was pulling up, I saw everyone head into the cars. So I just did the old turn around, and I left. But what was the score, Peter? 4-0. Who's the goalie? Keegan Pizzella, fine goalie.
Better than 7-1.
If
If you even just
is
Google-
Zach Gunner a goalie? Because he wears that shirt. Okay. Is Keegan a bad goalie or the other team just good? Okay.
If you
I
Google
figured he's probably
7-1,
good.
you get the result.
I like Keegan as like a defense guy because he just run over you. You know, I don't think he's that fast, but he will run over you. You know, like Keegan Pizzella, we'll play basketball pickup games and he'll just run over me. You know, and he'll shut me down. And I have a great perimeter 3-point game, so you know that's the thing. Big sports news today would have to be Justin Verlander used to throw 101 miles an hour. Now he's probably throwing like 86. Moved to the Astros. I don't know. That's whatever. And our top 10 list of the day.
Okay.
Intruder. Top 10 list of the day we're going with pets. My number one pet, I'm a little biased, but it's not even a competition for me because of the great variety in this pet species. Birds.
Okay, I respect that.
Okay.
Big-
You can't interact with birds.
You can't interact
Yeah,
with.
you can.
He says you can't interact with birds. Okay. Number one, birds are mammals. There you go. That's one thing in common we have with them. No. What? Yeah, okay. So
He did a report on birds.
my favorite animal ever, like the goat animals, is not the goat, but not a goat, but an ostrich, okay? And I've always said that God knew what he was doing when
Mr.
he
Russ,
didn't.
can I take this call? Okay, this one looks like it's more important.
I always say that when God created ostriches, he knew what he was doing by not giving them the ability to fly, because you'd have an ostrich flying into your window. Like you see those little birds flying. I'm starting to think this is a recurring segment on the show where Glenn gets a call from a telemarketer. You know what? Maybe we'll do that. Glenn gets a call from a telemarketer and he falls for the product they're selling every time. And he
This
just
is Cindy from the Resort Reward Center.
he shows up with his new whatever.
Watch, I'm not even gonna take the next call. I'm just gonna be like the president or something.
Number one's birds because we got lovebirds, parrots, cockatoos, cockatiels, ostriches, ducks, chickens.
Do you want to do a top 10 birds list?
We could do a top 10 birds.
Do you really want a
list.
chicken as a pet?
As dinner?
Yeah, but as a pet. I mean, it's top 10 pets, not dinner.
I mean, you could use it later.
I mean, for top 10 dinner, it'd probably be number 3.
Number
4.
2 for me is dogs. I guess I cater to the.
That's going to be number one for me.
Okay, that's number 1 for Mark. That's number 2 for me. I'm just starting to appreciate dogs.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of dogs I've had have treated me like crap.
What's your favorite dog?
They've run over me just like Keegan Pizzella.
What's your favorite dog? breed?
Boston Terrier. Love Boston Terrier.
Dogs bring a lot to the table.
I prefer-
I also
Not
like.
quite as much as chickens, but they bring a lot to the table.
I like toy poodles too, and that's I like dachshunds. Those are good.
Toy poodles? Ugh.
Number 3 is gonna have to be fish for me. Minimal responsibility,
Okay, that's not true.
but
I've owned a fish for like the past 6 years. They are
what kind of fish though?
beta fish.
Okay, well
Beta
those
fish
eat
are
each other eventually. It's also a really cool accessory to the room, so that's another reason why fish is good stuff.
Till they turn black and die.
Okay, number 4 for me. I just had something pop into my mind here about number 4. Oh, no, pig. Not even joking, okay?
Or maybe like the baby pigs.
No, what kind of pigs do people keep?
Standard.
No. Standard pigs. No, they're like from a country. Vietnamese. Is it Vietnamese pigs? So anyway, my aunt has a pig named Scooter, and she has a whole farm going on in her backyard, basically. I think it doesn't smell as bad as a dog, and it makes cooler noises. And it'll eat like anything. Like dogs, if you give dogs lettuce, they're gonna be like, show me the beef. Pig will eat a whole head of lettuce in one sitting.
Do pigs eat bacon? Like, I'm being serious. Will they eat bacon?
I haven't tried, but I know the Eskies actually have a farm, and we had to get rid of our cows because I was feeding them patty melts on accident. I accidentally made them eat hamburger. It was an accident.
I saw a picture of a cow eating out of a KFC bucket.
Oh no! So, yeah, 4 for me is gonna have to be pigs, and that's gonna demote a pet rock to number 5. Pet rock, you could draw whatever face you want on the rock, set it anywhere you want. It's not gonna go against your will. No one here a fan of the pet rock?
It's a rock.
Okay, so anyway, lizard I've also got up here. Cool reptile. Gotta have some lizard, turtle. We'll make that 1.
My friend had an iguana.
Hamsters are cool. Cats, I'm allergic, but I like the idea of cat. I guess. Guinea pigs. It's like a bigger hamster.
Mm-hmm.
Snakes are weird, and I don't. Hopefully, no one here has a ferret, but that's like my least favorite pet.
Ferrets are cool in like the pet store where you can just look at them, but as a
Your least favorite number 10 when there's like.
Yeah, so basically how these top 10 lists works, 1 through 9 is stuff I approve of, and number 10 is stuff that I couldn't think of anything else, so I just put my least favorite. But I mean, hermit crab's all right if you go to the beach, but you'll keep it for like a week and then you'll get bored. So you'll like see if it'll survive the washer cycle.
what?
Side note, they do. At least mine did. If you go to the wings in the Outer Banks, not like there's one when you first get
No, you can't explain
there.
what wings you're talking about. There's like 500.
Yeah, so there's that. And just to wrap up with quick story here. It's about my cousin Dennis. Some of you may have heard of him. He's an alcoholic, but he has been sober for about almost a month now. But of course, earlier in his life, he was like 10 years going strong without anything. Anyway, he was living with us at one point. Now he's back living with us again to get back on his feet. Really good guy. Like the most fun person. I try to model myself after him, really, except the alcohol part. So he one night when he was living with us goes out and he runs away. We don't know where he is. I mean, we figure he's at the bar, but we don't know which bar. So we're really close with our neighbors across the street from us. So we're like, all right, you guys got to help us find him. So we split up. Well, I don't split up because I don't drive at this point. I'm like 4. And so my mom and dad and then the neighbors across the street, husband and wife, they all split into 4 cars and they're driving. Well, the husband of the neighbors across the street, the male, finds Dennis at a bar.
Oh no.
And so the job was you're supposed to go to the bar, say, Dennis, we're going home. You're done drinking for the night. Well, what happened was Dennis convinced our across the street neighbor to turn his phone off and sit down at the bar and have a drink with him. And then when the rest of the group found him, they were like, Mike, you completely abandoned what we were trying to do. We were trying to get him out of the bar, and you sit down with him to have a drink. So that just kind of demonstrates how much of a follower he is, I guess. But that's one of my favorite stories.
Wow.
But we can look back on it now since it's nothing too bad happened from it. So that's the show today, and I'm going to let somebody press stop.
I pressed it last time. Should I let someone else press it?
Go ahead.
All right.